Hi everyone, Alex here. Today we're going to do even more on floors. I know it has been a little bit painful. I struggled a little bit with the floors because I didn't have access to the site. So I had to base things on previous pictures. So it was pretty challenging. But anyway, we're going to be doing some dining room green floor that we have here. We have a step down. And we're going to finish our slab on grade on the next video. We're about to be done with this and then we're going to jump into windows. So hang in there. Let's get started. And remember, this video is part of our Revit multi-trade from 0 to 100 course. So if you haven't seen the previous videos, go ahead and watch them now, because if not, you're going to be completely lost. Hi everyone, this is Alex with Beam It Up, where we help you with professional training and coaching in mechanical, electrical, plumbing, fire protection systems, and Autodesk platforms like Revit and AutoCAD MEP. Let's get started. I'm going to go to that main wood floor plan. So I'm going to cut this floor and then I'm going to paste it later. I'm going to move my section to here and I'm going to stretch it. Let's take a look. Let's set our detail level to fine, and let's shade this. So that's our main wood floor right here, and then the grade level is actually minus 110 from the wood finish floor, and I don't think we have that yet. So let's go ahead and create that level. Let's change the scale so we see a little better to 1/2 inch. So let's create our level. Doesn't really matter where you place it. We can place it right here if we wanted to. And then we want to call this grade. And then this is going to be minus 1 foot 10 inches from the main wood floor. So minus 110. And now we go to our section. We see that grade level right here. And here we can have a reference that is going to be 4 inches lower than the main wood floor. So it can be either a reference plane or it can actually be a level. I'm going to make it a level. So I'm going to go level. So I'm just going to start it somewhere here. And I know it's going to be minus 4 inches under the main wood floor. And I'm going to call it lower grade floor. I'm going to stretch my level a little bit. And I have no way of verifying the depth of that slab on grade right now. But let's assume it goes from grade all the way up to 1/2 inch less than the lower grade floor. So if we measure from the grade to the lower grade floor, we see 1/6. So the slab would be 1 and 5.5. So 17.5 inches. So let's go to our main floor. We go here to floor. We're going to select the concrete slab. We're going to edit that type, duplicate, and this one's going to be 17.5 inches. We're going to edit our structure, and it's going to be 17.5 inches. We go OK. We go OK. And now we can select a rectangle from here to here. We click OK, and that's our slab. And now we had our tile floor on the clipboard. Let's see if we still have it. So paste the line, and that one's 8.5 inches deep, and it's pretty much a step. We could have done a stair, but I think it's better just to have a little piece of concrete here. So let's go to the main wood floor, and now we'll go to architecture floor, and I'm going to do a rectangle. I'm going to edit it later. For now, I just want to start here and end it here. And then this width is 1/8, so I'm going to click here. I'm going to edit that 1/8, and let's click OK. And let's close out of here. Let's go to our section. Two things. First, this floor here, again, we based on the main wood floor. That's not correct. We want to base it on the lower grade floor. But since this step has to be 5.5 inches, and I have 1/2 inches here, I have to drop this piece of concrete 5 inches. So we have to come here. we have to edit this slab. We're going to duplicate this one. I'm going to make this 12.5. Oh, we want to remove this 2 here. We want to remove this 2. And now we edit our structure. And this is simply half. And okay. And we can simply move this floor from here to here. And if we measure from here to here, you have 5.5. But since we need 1/2 inch for the finishing, just like this one, we need to drop the concrete 1/2 inch. So let's go to edit type. Let's rename that. And that's going to be 12 inches. And then our structure is going to be 12 inches or 1 foot. But now we have to be careful, right? Because if we measure from here to here, we still have 5.5. So what happens is that it cut it off from here. So let's just drop it that 1/2 inch. And now if we measure from here to here, we have our 6 inches. And then with a 1/2 inch tiling, you get to 5.5. So let's create that floor. Let's go to main wood floor again. And I'm going to go to architecture, floor. We can select any of the 1/2 inches. So let's select the lower gray tile. But we have to edit this type. We have to duplicate it and call it green tile. Click OK. We can edit the structure. And then here, we're going to duplicate this material. And we're going to call it 12-inch green. And we're going to change the color to, let's say, this green here. Click OK. OK. And OK. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick lines. So if for any reason I measure this width wrong and I have to adjust it, I want the tiling to adjust with it. So I'm going to click here and I'm going to lock it. I'm going to click here and I'm going to lock it. I'm going to click here and I'm going to lock it. And I'm going to click here and I'm going to lock it. And I've been tab selecting until I get the line segment that I was looking for. Okay. And now where am I basing this off? Well, I can base it off of my lower grade floor, and then I'll adjust the offset in the section so I don't have to do the math in my mind. So I'll click OK. Very good. Now let's go to our section. There's my floor, and I simply move it from here to here. Very good. Obviously you'll have a little bit of tiling here, but we're not going to worry about that. And now something very similar for this piece here. So that drop here is going to be 9.5 inches. So what I can do right now is just do a little drafting line temporarily. 9.5 inches. I can delete it. And then I can measure from here to here. And I know that I want a 3-inch slab here. So we go to our main wood floor. We go to architecture. We go to floors. And this one I'm going to do a little bit differently. I'm going to come here. I'm just going to do a rectangle like that. And then I'm going to do a line. And then I'm going to hit tab select here. And I'm going to lock it. I'm going to do tab select here. And I'm going to lock it. I'm going to do tab select here. And I'm going to lock it. And then I'm going to do click, click, and then lock it. And then for the height, let's see if I can go to the section. I'm going to base it off of the gray floor, which is this one here, lower gray floor. And I'm going to measure from here to here. And that's going to give me my offset. So it's 1, 3. Let's go back to our main floor. And then here, we base off of the lower gray floor. And that's -1, 3. We click OK. Let's go to our section. And that's looking very good. Now I just need to fill in with concrete. Now make sure you visit bmadeUp.com. Over there you'll be able to log in if you already have login information, or if you want to become a member, you can sign up with Google, Facebook, or with your email address. And once you're a member and you're logged in, you have access to a lot of good features. You can access your bookings from here, you can go to my programs, and even some free ones that I offer there. I'm running a little bit of a scholarship program here because I don't want money to be the reason why you cannot develop professionally. So these are all the programs that I'm a participant on, and these are the ones that I have completed. So go ahead and visit BIMITUP.com. Becoming a member is free, but I do not run ads in any of my stuff. So the creation of the content is made possible entirely from patrons and other contributions. So if you can, consider subscribing. I'll leave a link in the description of the video, and I'll see you soon.